Right. Hello, bed of flower. How are you? How are you doing? Hope you are well. Okay, damn it, I messed up the eye a little bit. God dang it. Oh shoot. I think I forgot how to do Shin's eyes a little. Or I know how to do it. It's just that it's a little bit tricky for me now. It's a little bit tricky for me now. I'm gonna try and hold up. Oh, I know I did. Oh, I know I did it well. I did it well. I did it really well. That's a good eye, I think. All three people are here. That's nice. Do you remember you have do you remember you have his lost media well downloaded and screenshot everything before you deleted dude the whole. What did I just read? What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't think I follow. Does anybody here remember, like, alright, so I'm currently right now I'm remembering some old shows I used to watch over on Cartoon Network. And I wonder if anybody remembers Uncle Grandpa. Does anybody here remember that show? Or is that like lost media? I think it's kind of lost media. Like, people still talk about it, but like I guess it's kind of lost media. You do? Alright, cool. I'm not the only one that remembers it then. Ah, 5 people. Nice to know. You guys can say hi. Like, I don't think the chat's gonna get very active, so you can say hi if you want to. If you're shy, there's no need to be. Trust me. I don't think many people are gonna come here anyway. Guys, we will rewrite the world. We're going to rewrite the world into a better place. Jesus Christ. Are you making my senpai what? Heck does that mean? Is somebody talking in the back? Oh, no, that's... I'm watching Correct Kenshin in the background. Go to YouTuber. Dead weight, dead weight, dead weight, dead weight, dead weight. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. See, we got some samurai. We got some samurai. Some good old samurai. Dead weight, dead weight, dead weight, dead weight, dead weight, dead weight. Slice that. Exactly. Samurai slice that like button. Samurai slice that like button. I have two series in mind that I really want to work on. Alright, so for Fallen Hill is, first of all, Fallen Hill is a series revolving around my bug OCs, and I want to expand on like the bug world and everything. I want to expand on their world a lot because I love bugs. And here's the thing: ever since I ever since I made that short little pilot, like the animation was very limited, and it was mostly just transition, like still transitions. But like at the same time, when I was making it, I was just like, "Sheesh, animation really does take a long time." And it's funny because when I was thinking that, I feel like it was like considering now, I feel like it was contradictory because like I've been animating ever since I was a teenager. And I'll say this, while my drawings don't look all that good compared to now, when I was a teenager, well, actually, some of them really look way better than my drawings now. Wait, hold up. Hold up. All right, I am back. I am back. Yo, 12 people came and then they just left. That is amazing. But yes, so my some of my art from when I was a teenager, I guarantee you it looked way better than my art does now. But yeah, so I think the point I was trying to make was some of my art from back then. I think whenever I make characters, right? I make characters. Some of it did not look as good as my art does now. Like some of it doesn't even really hold up. However, though, my animation back then was pretty good. It was pretty good. And I love that it was. I love that it was pretty good back then. Because like my animation back then was really good, and I'm not even trying to flex on or stroke my own horn. I'm just like saying that you literally had to be there to believe me, and you'd had to be like a literal veterinarian of my old accounts to believe me on that. I'm talking like back in my marble days. in my marble days, my small marble and or lo-fi marble days. Like that's the only way you would have to believe me. And I'm not talking about like the new age marble days. I'm talking about like when I was making animation memes and stuff like that. But I highly doubt there's people that are here to remember that. Like my animations and art back then looked pretty dang good. Not all of it, but some of it did. All right, back. Had to do something. But do you guys have like any favorite like creators from back then? Cause not gonna lie, mine is still Great Kenshin. Still pretty cool. He's been pretty cool, to be honest. Sarlese. Not going to lie, that sounds kind of familiar. I don't think I do though, but that sounds kind of familiar. Oh wait, hold up. Barbecue flavored chips are nasty. Nasty chips. When I was younger, I thought they were pretty good. Only when I was younger. As I grew up, I was just like, these things ain't hitting. Dragon Slayer Codex. Like, dang, why does that sound so familiar? Hmm. Do people actually like squash, or is that just a myth? I like squash. I used to not like it, but I've grown to like it. Like from Plants vs. Zombies, though, the food. You know what squash is? The vegetable? Pickles, though. Y'all gonna probably hate me when I say this, but because listen, I used to eat pickles, but I just didn't like it. I I used to eat pickles, but then I just didn't like it. That's just how I am. Hi, hi, Kylie Morris. Can you guys imagine trying to have three fingers and can you guys imagine having three fingers and trying to flip someone off? Like, how would that look? How would that look? I'm so glad people agree with me. No, because like pickle. All right, no, no, listen, 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 and I want you guys to listen to me. All right, listen, listen. That thick ass flea. What the hell? But listen, listen, guys. I know these technically count as pickles, but I want you to hear me out. All right. I want you to take some fresh cucumbers that you just got from the store, right? Chop them up, skin them, chop them up, put them in a bowl, and add some vinegar and salt and pepper to them. While they technically count as pickles, trust me, they're way better. They're way better without all the extra ingredients added to the vinegar and stuff. Like, trust me, they're way better like that. They're way better like that. I sometimes have that as a little snack. Make your own. All right, listen. I guess you can technically say that, but trust me, they're way better if you make them yourself. They're way better if you make them yourself. I'm serious. I'm serious. They're like way better if you make them yourself. I'm not lying. And they taste better too, depending on the type of vinegar you got. But trust me, they're way better like that. Don't throw stones at me. Why does hot food not get exactly like why doesn't it give you energy? That's crazy, right? Hot food doesn't really give you energy. So you can have like apple flavor vinegar. Hey, if you want to do that, sure, go ahead, but I ain't doing that. If you want to add that to your cucumber, sure, be my guest, but I'm not doing that. I was drink vinegar thinking it was water. Dang. What the heck are we talking about? We're talking about pickles. Yes, and or how pickle yes, and or how pickles are gross, stuff like that. Yeah, when I was drink beer thinking it was ginger ale, I didn't read the can. All right, listen. I have a story somewhat like that. I have a story somewhat like that. So like I think I was like 5 years old and I was sleeping with my dad on the couch and I remembered I was feeling very parched, but I also wanted some flavor. So I went into the kitchen and my little self opened the fridge, right? My little self opened the fridge and I was looking for a soda specifically, I think. I think I thought it was a Pepsi bottle. So I got it. I got the can and then I drank it and it tasted very bitter and I was just like, what type of drink is this? What? And then I looked at the can and said freaking Bud Light. Drinking Bud Light as a freaking kid. It was so funny, man. It was so funny. I don't know how I trolled myself like that. I know, imagine drink. I know, imagine. I know, like imagine thinking pop. I know, imagine thinking pop is beer. No, I would cry if I was a kid. I know, imagine thinking. I know, like imagine thinking. I know, like imagine. I know, like imagine thinking pop is beer. No, I would cry if I was a kid. I was trying to read that so much, so bad. Did your? I know. I know, like imagine thinking pop it. I know, like imagine thinking pop. I know, like I know, like imagine thinking. I know, like imagine thinking pop is. I know, like imagine thinking pop is beer. No, I would cry if I was a kid. That's like a tongue twister. I don't know why I was trying to read that. I don't know. I'm over it. Did your dad find out? I think he did. I th- I think he did. Like, and he wasn't even mad. I think he laughed. It's just, what did he do? No, I think he just. I think he just like. I think he either. I think he either like saw me put the can up, and or he grabbed the can from me, and put it back in the fridge. He was a little upset, but at the same time, as we were walking back, I think he laughed, and or I think he told my mom about it. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. What did my mom do? I don't think she did anything. I think she just like received the information. They had a little chuckle about it, and then nothing else happened. Your parents would have killed you, dang. Do I listen to I don't want to be found? I don't want to be down. I don't want to be found. I don't want to be down. I don't want to be found. I don't want to be down. I don't want to be found. I don't want to be down. I what we're stuck in that shit. Y'all mad at me? Knock suck my dick. I don't want to walk over that bitch. Let the fit get dirty. Let the fit get dirty. I was young man, the nigga get dirty. You know, stuff like that. Yes, I listen to Tyler, the Creator. My sister introduced me to him, I think. And or I introduced myself to him, I don't know. Well, guys, I'm gonna head to bed. Bye, Kylie. Have a good night, man. Or girl, NB, however you identify as. I don't know what you identify as. Girl, alright, gotcha. I got the pronouns wrong on Pride Month. Guys, I'm so sorry. No. I'm a Sarah, man. I love Pride Month. Steak and tortillas? You're getting canceled for that, buddy. Oh no. I got the pronouns wrong and now people are going to kill me. Oh no. My own people. Before I too head to bed, I would like to ask a question. Is this girl you drawing a bird or something? Does this character really look like a bird? Does Shen really look like a bird? Kinda. Man. No, Shen is a bone demon. They kind of look like Red from... Alright, that I cannot see. If you really squint... No, I do not see that. Unless it's somebody really Rule 34ized Red, then I can see it. Aside from that, no, I do not see it at all. I do not see it at all. You don't wanna go to war with the soldier. You don't wanna go to war with the soldier. Now you will fade into non-existent. They're going to the dream, guys! Stop them! They're going into a dream! Does anyone actually use YouTube emojis? I mainly use the YouTube emoji, but that's about it. Hello, KR Flames. To an atmosphere which is superior, morning or night showers. Why do people want to know that? um, I guess night showers. I guess night showers. Cool art style, thank you. Can I tell you guys something that my dad said to me one time? This was really crazy because like I don't know because like it was so like it was such like a weird question he asked me, even though I told him repeatedly about my sexuality. But correct me if I'm wrong for thinking this way, but like it was really strange. So you ever wait, no, that's not how I meant to open it. So my dad he once asked me, hey, so I know you're asexual, but if you were to like a gender, what gender would it be? And I was just like, what? He was just like, yeah, what gender would you like if you were straight? And I was just like, well, here's the thing, I don't know, because I'm ace. I can't give you a straight answer. Get it? Straight answer. But anyways, I couldn't give him a straight answer because, like, I'm ace. I'm I'm pretty much wired to not really feel any sexual attraction to people. Like, that's just how I am, right? So I told him, I I don't know. Like, I can't give you a definite answer because, like, I'm I'm ace. I don't like people. I can't really tell who I'd like, right? And then he said, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Well, as an asexual, I pretty much never really felt like a sexual and a romantic attraction to people because I am also a romantic." I told him I don't really feel a sexual and or romantic attraction to people as an asexual and a romantic person. So I can't give him a definite answer of of who I would like, right? So like he then he then smiled and he didn't, he didn't smile and he said, "Well, I mean, you draw a thick woman," and I was just like, "Yes." But that still doesn't mean I would know who I'd like, right? Because like just because I draw something doesn't mean I would like said gender. And I think I also told him, so no, I would not know who I'd like because I'm asexual. I never felt anything for anybody. And then he talked about some. Of course you do. And I was like, what do you mean? Of course I do. I was like, what you mean? Of course I do. No, no. Like I know he probably meant well at that, but like, what do you mean? Of course I do. Last time I checked, I know how my body works. I know how my mind works. Like, no, I do not know, Dad. Like, that's the thing. If I wasn't ace, I don't know if I'd be gay. I don't know if I'd be straight. Hell, I don't even know if I'd be bi or pan. So that's why when I was pretty much realizing that I don't like anybody like that, that was ace. Like, I don't know how I'd feel for a person and or for what gender because I am ace. I don't know. That's very much the long and short of it. But yes, that got me thinking a lot about what he said. Tell us some, of course I do. Like, no, I don't. Let the fit get dirty. Let the let the fit get 40. Let the fit get dirty. Let the fit get dirty. I was young man, that nigga hit 30. Let the fit get dirty. I was young man, that nigga hit 30. Something fireball. What? I forgot. I thick lady. What? Wait, hold on. Let me check on something real quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hello. I just heard ringing in my ear for a minute. That was crazy. Hello, it's Mike. You know what's crazy? When I was at 500 subscribers, nobody showed up to my streams. Like, barely anybody. Ever since I made it to 600, I and suddenly getting people here, which is crazy.
Did Ted come in here?
Mhm. That's the phone app games. You like small streamers like this? Yes, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. At the same time, I also want to grow my stuff, so. But yes, they are holding up a phone. They are holding up a phone. Their face reminds you of an alright. Feels like you can have actual conversations in small streams. Yeah, yes, and I like that. I like that. I like that. But at the same time, I at least want like I want a bigger audience, but an audience that doesn't always try to spam the chat, if you know what I mean. Like that's the type of audience I want. Like a reasonable audience, basically. Also, back in my old channels and their accounts, I swear to you, I would attract a lot of kids. I attracted a lot of kids. And I don't know why. You want to know how I knew that they were kids? Because, like, when they joined my streams, immediately, like, when they joined my streams immediately, they started saying, what the Sigma? And their skibbity riz and something, and some dumb crap like that. Like, it was so weird. It was so weird. I don't know why YouTube gave me kids. I wanted a more mature audience. Not only in terms of mentality, but also in terms of age. Wanna know what's crazy? I think I had two people, right? I had two people that joined my streams, right? And I think at the time I was drawing something suggestive. And I would even put the 16 plus warning in my YouTube stream titles, right? Tell me why. Like, I was like going, I was like, talking to my chat, and then these two people finally decided, and I think this is like at random moments, but these two people finally decided to say their ages. Bro, one was 9 and one was 12. I'm out here drawing boobs and booty cheeks, and you mean to tell me that two fetuses slipped into my stream? The YouTube algorithm, by the way, the YouTube algorithm, I don't I don't know how nor why it decided to do that, but it did. And like when I tried to tell these two to leave, right? I was like, "Yo, I do not feel comfortable doing this when you guys are here." Like one wasn't even double digits. Exactly. Exactly. Like, and I think at one point I tried to tell these two to leave. I was like, "Yo, can you leave? Like, can you just dip? Because like I am not comfortable drawing around a literal kid, right? Like I tried to tell these two kids to leave. And I want you to try and guess what their excuse was. I'll give you a hint. It's an excuse that a lot of people has heard whenever they seen kids in adult live streams and or whenever they're watching adult shows. Like it's pretty much also an excuse kids have been using whenever they slip into the Hasman Hotel and or Hell of a Boss fandoms, and whenever and then they get caught by an adult and there's like, yo, why are you watching this? And then they said this response so many times, so many times. If you do not know if you do not know what the response was, I'll just tell you, but I want you to try and guess what the response was, because I was sick of hearing that response so many times. But try and guess what the response was. I'm old enough. You're getting close. You're getting close. You're getting close. What's Mike? You're getting close. I got curious. No, 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 no. My family let me. No, 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 no. Well, shit, you might be right on that one, but no, 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 no. I don't think it was that one either. If you guys give up, if you guys give up, the stupid responses these two kids gave me was, yeah, well, I'm mature enough to handle it. And I'm just like, no, because, see, that type of stupid mentality is what's gonna get you that hard belt whooping from your kids. From your kids, what? It's what's gonna get you that hard belt whooping from your parents. That mentality right there is gonna get you that very, very discipline filled belt whooping from your parents. What you mean you're mature enough? What you mean you're mature enough? You were still learning about you were still learning the basis of history around that age. You were learning how to write in cursive at that age. You were lying about your age on adult websites at that age. You were still unironically using Gen Alpha and or Gen Z slang around that age. Jeez, man. Jeez, man. That's how you get the metal part of the belt. Exactly. Go back, go back watching Coco Melon, little bro. Exactly, exactly. Like, bro, why are you here from YouTube Kids? Like, that's weird. About to watching Pacoyo. Oh, I thought you said Ponyo. I was about to say, bro, no, no, no. Ponyo is a generational classic. I thought you said Ponyo, but you said Pacoyo. Had to be honest. They should stay on YouTube Kids until they teens. Exactly, exactly. Like you're right, exactly. Like let me tell you something. When I joined YouTube, I was at excuse me, I was at least 13. I was a teenager. When I joined YouTube, I was at least 13, I think. See, because I had my prior like yes, I was still watching YouTube, but heck, I don't even think YouTube Kids existed at that moment, but YouTube was one of the only online entertainments I had aside from Google Plus, but it was mainly YouTube. That was the main bustling video sharing site of my time online. It's where I got most of my entertainment from. And I didn't really make it. Like, here's the thing. I didn't really. Well, wait, hold on. All right, so I might have made 2 accounts and or three, but I think the max was three, and they're not. And or if not two, but like one account was like an account where I revealed my face. The other account was like a side account. I think this was like an account on YouTube, but the other account was like the side account of my main account, and my main account was just full of oh my god, it was full of so much cringy animations. Then you forgot a password on one of them. Let me tell you something. I think no, because I was so stupid when I was doing this. I was so stupid when I was doing this. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna just tell you what I did. So I think I got a new phone, and I was putting because like when I was about to put my Google account on this phone, I pressed create new Google account instead of pressing add existing account, I think it was. And so during that, I not only create I not only created an email with the same name of the Google account I had with this with the at the time same password. Not only was there a duplicate of that email, but somehow over the years it overrided that old email, and now it is still to this day my main email. And and at one point I just got curious. I got really curious. I was like, yo, what if I try to log into my old account? Not that it's really gonna matter because like not that it's really gonna matter because like I think I had like a different phone number at that time. No, I think I had like multiple different emails around that time because I was such a weird kid. I don't know why I was making different emails. But like this is like an email roller coaster and a rabbit hole that I'm sending you through. But like I freaking I got curious at one point and I was just like, hold up. I got curious. We all get that one password that holds like 15 different accounts. Exactly. But yeah, yes. So you zoned out. Yeah, my bad. I'm bad at explaining stuff. But basically, to put it basically, I had like to put it basically, I tried logging into like back then. I tried logging into my Google account to try and get into the account that I already had, but I accidentally pressed create new Google account instead of add existing account, and in the process, it made me make a new email with the same login information as my already being used one at the time. But then over the years, I guess ever since Google has still been updating, the new email the the new email with the same email address and or password as the one I was already using, I guess it overrided that email and now it is just the main email that I use now. I and I tried and recent not recently and back then I recently back then I tried to see if I can change my email address because I was like I don't I don't want this as my email anymore. I seriously just don't want this as my email. Like this is such a stupid email name. So I tried to change it and turns out I can change it. Turns out I can change it, but it'll be changed in other people's eyes. I'll it won't really be changed. It'll be changed for other people, but to me it'll be the same freaking it'll be the same freaking internet and I just not internet. It'll be the same freaking email address and I just hate that. It was so stupid. You hear a but you hear a but what but? What do you mean? You're a farting butt like or do you hear like a bug? Is that what you meant? A bug? But anyways, where am I trying to go with this? Yeah, yeah, I wrote that when you were saying you could change the email. Ah, all right, gotcha. But listen. Where am I trying to go with this, and or what am I referencing? And or what am and or what am I referencing? Guys, on YouTube, and due to the whole email changing fiasco, and or the email recovering fiasco, I wasn't able to delete this account, and now my worst one of the worst animations ever made on the site reside on that account. So yeah, that kid I was talking about, don't know what he was until was talking about if no one uses that no one uses bra anymore. Okay, exactly. Like I was once arguing with this kid and I guess he thought it would be cool to say, why don't you come and fight me? And I'm pretty sure he said his actual that is so stupid. That is so stupid. I don't know why kids do that. But yes. So on YouTube, my old account is still on there. My old account is still on YouTube. To the ones who know, I think you know. But to the ones who don't know, it's crazy. But yes, my old account is still on YouTube. And here's the thing. I can tell you what the account is. I just don't think you'd be interested. All right, I was eating Nashville chicken tenders. My bad. That's why I wasn't saying anything. You know what? What if I just show you guys the channel? Like, would you be down for that? Would you guys be down to see my old channel? Dude, share some with us. We're hungry. No. Why not? All right. You get. Were they good? Yeah, they were good. I love Nashville. Um, y- you're starving, bro. Uh, here's the thing. It's empty. It's empty. There's nothing but crumbs in there now. You guys like? Hold on. You guys. Before I show you the account, I have a question. You guys like Hardee's? Like, does anybody here even like Hardee's? Haven't had it. You never had Hardee's, man. You never had Hardee's. Look, Hardee's is a really good restaurant. I love their tenders. I love their tenders. If you never had Hardee's, you're not living. But yes, I'm gonna show you the account. I'll be right back.
Look, your daddy, look. Your daddy, look.
Anyways, this is the account. This is the account right here. Anyways, this is the account. This is the account right here. Really stupid account. Really stupid account. I hate everything about this account. You have no idea. I hate everything. And look, it was created on my birthday. It was created on my birthday. You can't make this up. I I freaking hate this account, man. And imagine the last video ever being a freaking preview for a song, for an old song during the peak of FNAF hype, and then you just never finished it at all. Like, you had everybody on their toes, and you just never finished it. It's crazy. Sonichu? What? Bro, what is Sonic? You never heard of Sonic? Bro, is it? Alright. I thought you never heard of Sonic. I was gonna say, who hasn't heard of Sonic? Bro, is it actual hatchet? No. Cause look, he was. So- Sonic was supposed to be crouching, I think. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. He was supposed to be crouching, I think. Let me look at this real quick. Oh my god. Why did why does he look like that? Not gonna lie, it's pretty stylized. No, because listen, not gonna lie, it's pretty stylized. It's pretty stylized. Like, you have to admit, it's pretty stylized. Like, for something that probably would have been a mini series, it's pretty stylized. It's pretty stylized. But he actually has an arm. No. Look at this. He actually has an arm this time. Sonic actually has an arm this time. Imagine somebody looks at this and then they try to revive it to be some sort of EXE thing. Alright, bye, Mike. But yes, imagine somebody like sees this and they try to remake it into like some sort of EXE thing and or some type of Friday Night Funkin' thing, of imagine someone makes a Friday Night Funkin' mod of very very obscure channels like animation channels, and then they find this one, and he just decided to add Sonic in it, and he just looks like this. Jesus, is this No! Did I speak of that name in this house? It looked nice, not gonna lie. No, because this actually doesn't look that bad. It seriously does not look that bad, if I'm being real. Um, remember I said that it looked good? Remember I said that? What quality was this? 480p. That might explain a lot. might explain a lot. That might explain a lot. All right, no, not gonna lie, cause like, look, listen, this should have been my calling. This should have been my calling, cause like, I kind of like the way how the landscape looks here. For like a teenager and a kid of my age, cause like I think I was in middle school around this time, but like, not gonna lie, wait, then that means I was 12. That means I was 12 when I made this. But yeah, yeah. So not gonna lie, this landscape it's kind of cool, kind of. What? Why did I? Why? Why do I just? Why do I Hakai this guy's arms sometimes? Why do I Thanos snap Sonic's arms sometimes? That doesn't make any sense. Coming soon? No, it's not. Unless I decide to revive this, but no, it's not. It's not. Ow! Ow! What? Hold on, let me add this to my history. Guys, this is peak. Anyways, we're not here for this. First of all, hold up. First of all, I'm going to like this. Secondly, here we go. We're back here. Let's go. What is even happening at this point? I don't know. Also, somebody said it needs a Christmas special. Dog. Speaking of Christmas special, why? No, because, like, you know, you, you, you know the names Paco and Max? There's actually a wholesome um, story behind this. Um, Around this time, I think around this time, we had two dogs, Paco and Max. And Paco was a Chihuahua, and Max was a Pomeranian. And apparently, I love these dogs so much that I decided to make like an animated series based around them. And you know, it doesn't even have to look good. It's the thought that counts. No, because like they were such sweet dogs and they were such good dogs and I loved them so much and I adored them so much, so I just made a little series about them. Like, and the thing is, I think Paco and Max, like in real life, they had this little chemistry like brothers. I think they thought of each other as like very close friend, very close friends and are brothers. And so I was like, all right, let's make that. And I was like, and I think I was like, all right, let's make that dynamic into the story. Like, let's make them not biologically brothers, but family wise they're brothers. You know, like I was thinking about something like that. It was like a shovel in the thumbnail. Don't ignore the body song preview animation. Preview animation. I won't. Hold on. That's my fact. We'll watch it right now. We'll watch it right now. I gotta say my prayers. Oh my god. This is about to be so freaking stupid. This old animation I made is about to be so freaking stupid. Oh my gosh. Wait, actually? Again, listen. Even though I was e- even though I was a kid back then. 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 This was kind of good. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Why is there 23 comments here? What? Why is there 23 comments here? This is where Bug's earliest online presence started here. Oh my god. Wow, you weren't lying. This is where it all started, boys. Well, at least this channel is still on. Yeah, it's dead. What did you expect? It's dead. Wolfgal. Hey, this is pretty good. Keep it good. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I remember you. Did we used to talk back then? Huh. Anyways, can't wait for the comeback. There's not going to be a comeback. This channel goes hard. What the fuck is ruthless? Can't eat. Anyways, oh. I mean, alright, yeah, it's adorable, but at the same time, yeah, to admit, it's pretty funny. Bugs the Fog is coming, still underdeveloped. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hashtag anime. This is not anime, man. I feel your cringe, but it isn't that bad. Maybe it's not, but we'll see. Also, why is Freddy's head like that? Look at this. Why is his head like that? It looks like an L. Sir, this is a pilot for an anime. For an anime. Jesus. Bro, brain fell off. Anyways. No, wait. Actually, I kind of like that. Hold on. I like the little peeping animation, even though it was only 2 frames, I think. Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm never like you guys, even if I had donations turned on, you guys could not donate and or nor pay me enough to remake that. You could not commission me enough money on Twitter to remake that. You cannot do anything financially possible to get me to remake that at all. You're not. So you're going to finish it right? No. No. What's my bargain? I'm not remaking that. Never. Never. But yes, let's watch this real quick. Let's start the bid. Why are you trying to bid me? Why are you trying to bid me? Yo, wait. Imagine. Guys, imagine. Like, let's say I get bigger. Like, let's say I have, like, over 500,000 subscribers. And, like, it's like, I know, like, I personally spoken to Daco. And, like, I personally, well, not personally, but, like, it's like, I spoken to Daco. I spoken, actually, guys, I'm not even going to lie. Do you guys know Fusion Z Gamer? Do you guys know Fusion Z Gamer? All right, so two people know who he is. Guys. Yes? All right, so guys, listen. And I'm not cuz listen, I think I used to make a lot of fan art for him back then. I think he just like really liked my stuff. But like and like I think I like made an animation of him on YouTube and he found it. But dog, guys, listen. Did you know he actually subscribed to me? Guys, I'm not bluffing. I seriously cannot be. I cannot be any more serious than I am being right now. Fears the Gamer actually subscribed to me at one point, and his brother. Both him and his brother. They both subscribed to me. Fusion and Rexter. They both subscribed to me. And I wish this channel. No, one of my older, newer channels that are now deleted. Shit. Look, I'm sounding like a liar. I'm not lying. I think I even have the screenshot somewhere down in my Google Photos. But the thing is, I think it's gonna say Marble. That used to be one of my older channel personas. Marble. People used to call me Marble. Wait, if it's alright to ask. All right, yeah, sure. What are you about to ask? Why did it get deleted? Oh boy, it depends on the channel, dog. It really depends on the channel. So some of them got deleted because of burnout. Some of them got deleted because of drama. Some of them got deleted because people were rushing me. Some of them got deleted. Well, not rushing me, but some of them got deleted because people were being toxic. Some of them got deleted because people were messing with me. Some of them got deleted because I was not doing well to the point where I had episodes, stuff like that. It it's stuff like that that really put me off of those channels, and it's just very bad. It's just very bad, you know. But I hope to keep this channel though. I really do hope to keep this channel though. Not this channel, no. I meant the channel that you're currently watching the live stream of. I hope to keep Bugs at night. I really do. But after the channel where he first subscribed to, got deleted, I think I made another animation of him on a newer channel, and he was really supportive. He was like, "Yo, nice to see this. Nice to see that you made another animation of me. I'll be sure to subscribe." And I'm just like, oh, he believes in me. I was literally like, oh, Fusion believes in me. I don't, because the thing is, I don't know what Fusion thinks of me right now, to be honest, because I think by now he notices that channel got deleted. I don't know. I don't know what he thinks of me now. I really don't, but I hope he still thinks I'm a good person. But anyways, let's watch this. Tired Chris? Wait. That sounds familiar. No, I do not. I swear, this sounded kind of familiar at first. First of all, oh no, that's Fredbear. I was about to say, how did you teleport? Is that supposed to be Fredbear? Right? Did this dude Did this dude pull up behind Paco, scared the heck out of him to the point where he had to run for the door. These are possessed animatronics, by the way. So you mean to tell me that he surprised them so much so to the point where he had to run out the door? But the reason wasn't to kill him. It was to give him some change. Fredbear appear right behind us and give him some change. Some pocket change. Oh, you can't make this up. This is truly an image that AI can never recreate. This is an image AI could never. This is an image AI. This is an image AI wishes they could recreate. And or not the image itself, probably like the whole video sequence. Like, dog, you can't be for real right now. Wait, hold on. Wait, let's get something straight here. This is the beginning, right? Look at this, look at this. This is what Fredbear looks like, right? He looks like this. Very robotic, right? Very robotic. Why is he suddenly a furry? Why are they furries? Why? And why is it only Paco? Max is in here too. Ah, well then. He took one look at it and then he said no. So why is this a part one? That's it. Problem so. Ah, that was the part two. I thought like it was still gonna be like. I thought it was still gonna be like how do I say it? I thought it was still gonna be like them going to Fredbear's Final Downer, because I don't know. This was just weird. What the fuck?
What's up, guys, and welcome to Who's at the Door, a brand new horror game.
Anyways, it said December 29th. He looks like Tony Krynite. Holy no! Cause speaking of which, I think it was heavily inspired by Tony Krynite. I'm not even messing with you. I think it was literally heavily inspired by Tony Krynite back then. Season 2 trailer. Why is Rock playing? Why is Rock playing? Oh my god. This motherfucker. Lucy. Jesus, man. That narcissistic fuck. Anyways. Meets, yeah. Who? Paco. Wow. What? Yo. Alright, no, because listen to me. Listen. He was the pioneer of FNAF 2D animation. I was the pioneer. Speaking, I just saw an animation that's gonna prove you wrong. I was the pioneer, huh? All right, look at this real quick. No, why you silent? You said I was the pioneer. The effects are spectacular. It was shot with Viva video. What are you talking about? Well, what did they hire you? You were for that movie. You were for that movie. Long time to make, I'm sure it was. Oh my god. You don't understand this? Long story short, this is my old channel. Bro, the video quality is so chippy, man. The frames per second are so chippy. The video quality is eh. What? No, you're supposed to obey me. Somebody said no, you're supposed to obey me. You're like freaking Flowey from Undertale. Those are supposed to be eyes, I think. Like the eyes of the animatronics, I think. To be no, no, it's not. No, it's not. You know it's not. You're really dragging this out, aren't you, past me? Bro, whose head is causing it to look like a smile? What? That's Kim Kardashian in the bottom. What? What? What are you guys looking at? Are you trying to make... Are you trying to, like, make out what this is? Hold on. I'm trying to zoom in. Guess I can't zoom in. Anyways, are you trying to make out what the background of this video is? Dude, I think that's just like some sort of black paper background. Like, from Flip a Clip. You know, on the recommended videos? I have no idea what you mean then. No, we're engagement farming for real. I was a very motivated kid back then. Where'd that motivation go? I don't know. Oh, look, it was actual animation at this one point. They all went to thighs. A Piemation stuff. it was supposed to be a reaction. Wait a minute. Pymation's My Little Doomsday reaction? This isn't even. This. This was. That wasn't even. Was it? Was that what it was called? Or was I confusing two people? Like, was I thinking of Pymations and also thinking of, what's that other guy called? I'm thinking of like the guy that made Brain Dump. What was he called? What was that guy called? The guy that made Brain Dump. What was his name? I'm trying to think. Like, hold on. Let me look it up. Hot Diggity Demon. I think I was thinking of both of them at the same time or something. I don't know. Hold on. My Little Doom. Hold on. Let me look this up. My Little Doomsday. Yeah. Wait, no. It was Pymations. Then, wait, what? That's crazy. Anyways, you want to know what I used to sound like? You, you, you want to know what I used to sound like? You want to know what this stupid voice used to sound like? I'm, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
What's up, everybody? This Dan.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. Oh my god. Sounds like the average kid recording themselves. Bro, I sound. I, s- oh my god.
I'm Starson, and I'm here to react to 5 a.m. at Freddy's, the sequel. Um,
Bro, my voice was begging to crack. You can hear it. My voice was begging to crack.
I was very excited to react to this, but as you guys can see, I'm on the wrong one.
Wait, what? I mean, you were on the wrong one.
Okay, hold up. Excited to
I'm trying to like.
react to this, but let's go. As you guys can see, I'm on the wrong one.
Oh, the banner did used to look like that, didn't it? I heard somebody mention the banner. I guess the banner did used to look like that.
So it's pretty much this one.
Like, that's what I used to sound like. Oh my god. Oh my god. The freaking Lucy series. What if I told you guys that? Alright, so first of all, Lucy, the duck, the green duck that you see right here, Lucy was actually based off of like a duck statue that we used to own, and my sister named it Lucy. And I think that because my sister really loved Lucy, like the statue that we had. I was just like I think at first we started off with stop motion, you know, videos that I don't think we've ever uploaded. I think eventually I was just like, you know what? Let me just animate it, and then I just and then I just animated the series. Oh my god. Save me as a partner. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Bye, Bill Cipher. Oh my god. Wait, what did you say? Is this peak reaction to someone else reaction? No, that was me. That was me. You think I'm just clowning on a random person's channel? No, I don't do that. If it was someone else's passion project that they loved doing back then, I'm not gonna clown on it. That's stupid. That's well, not inhumane, but that's stupid and that's like rude. But if it's me, who am I hurting? Myself? I knew what I signed up for when I made this channel. I knew that I might eventually get better at drawing if I just kept doing it. But I don't think I accounted for me coming back to it. I think I accounted for me coming back to it years later just to clown on it. Anyways, we're gonna watch one more thing from here. Watch one more thing from here. And then that's it. Part one, apparently. Time to meet. What was the name? Lawn? Alright, bye. No Vuexa. I think that's your name. Alright, so look. Lawn, I think Lawn was supposed to be like this bronze duck. Braun used to be this bronze duck statue that we used to have that I think we threw out afterwards. I think my sister named him, I don't know. I love how we went from our drawing stream to peak from anime stars. What? Oh, yeah, I do draw, but I don't reveal my character that much. That's fine. No, nobody is really sure. Sometimes people aren't really sure about it at first, but eventually they might. But eventually they might come around. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes people usually draw for themselves. Lawn. And apparently you're a magic freaking duck because what duck does that? This is coming, but she'll be. How much minutes? 15 minutes? Oh, yeah. I think Lon was supposed to be like attracted to Lucy or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm over it. I'm never coming back to this thing again. Let's leave. Alright, any oh my god. Oh my god. What is that? What's that? My fucking heart dropped. What was that? What was that? Dog, the moment I clicked the unpause button, dude. You mean to tell me some girls were squatting over the camera? Like, oh my god. You didn't see you just turn around. Bruh, I think it's best if you did. Like, that's all I'm gonna say because what the heck was that, man? All right, now we are back to Discount Bob Ross drawing. I guess. Welcome back to Discount Bob Ross drawing. We are just going to draw some art, just some art, a bit of art. Guys, I just had an idea of what to animate. I had an idea. Yippee! It's gonna be alright, so it's gonna be a Fusion Z Gamer clip. It's gonna be a little Fusion Z Gamer. It's gonna be a Fusion. It's gonna be a little Fusion Z Gamer clip. I wanna like animate one of his videos again. He's really funny. Like Fusion Z Gamer is really funny. I can hear the Mr. Krabs. I have an idea. No chance. You catch me down bad. D90 aim straight for your head. What? Come on. What? I'ma do my stuff. Trying like a bitch, ain't too tired. Trying to strike a chord. That's probably a minor. Alright, so anyways, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Like, what's up with you guys? Doing good? Alright, gotcha. I think of it, maybe I should draw her again if I have some time. I might need to join these streams more. I enjoy watching your drawings. Thank you. I'm just playing Kirby, Planet Robobot. I think I heard about that. Is it good? Like, is that thing good or something? Because like, I hear a lot of people talk good about the Kirby games, but I never played any Kirby game. I think. Peak 3DS game. Alright. Gotcha. I'll take your word for it. Should I play some music actually? Like to film the silence. I feel like I should. And a half. Alright, bye. Hello, Diamond Artist. You know, we are. I don't think it's that yummy. I think it's like decent, but not that yummy. I think I mentioned that Shin is supposed to be Afro Latina coded. Apparently, this is attracting a lot more people. Yeesh. You're drawing thick bugs. You just noticed that? I thought it would be obvious. Oh, look. He also didn't continue the Bonnie preview anime. That was it. That was literally it. Like that was all the animation was. Like that's the point. It was a preview. Well, am I wrong? No, he's not wrong. They are not wrong. Am I wrong? Yes. They're not wrong. I seriously make thick bugs. Like, like this character in particular is not a bug, as this character is a demon. But like, other than that, they're not wrong. Like, I do make thick bugs. Asus.
Where's Luna? Do you want her on the plane?
I don't care as long as she doesn't do the constant thing.
Is this
Yes.
Is she bound to do it?
What?
She's bound to do it.
Of course she is. But not to me, isn't that right, Isn't that right, Luna?
Should she get her bell back?
What?
Her bell.
No. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to hop off. What the hell? I mean, this is pretty cool. Reminds me of a character I made a couple months ago. Oh, that's cool. What was the character? And you see more thick bugs. The thick bugs cometh. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to hop off. I am getting pretty drowsy and or tired. I do appreciate you guys coming, though. That was pretty cool of you. Anyways. Bye. 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 Bye-bye.